This is unreal. The NBA world just got flipped upside down. No one, absolutely no one, saw this coming. Luka Doncic, the face of the Dallas Mavericks, the heart and soul of that franchise, is now a Los Angeles Laker. And somehow this trade keeps getting crazier by the minute. Lakers head coach JJ Redick opted to hold him out of Saturday's victory over the Indiana Pacers, prioritizing his adjustment to the team. However, Redick has now confirmed that Doncic could be available for Monday night's matchup against the Utah Jazz. While his official status remains uncertain, the possibility of seeing Doncic in action so soon has fueled excitement across the league. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see how he fits alongside LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the rest of the Lakers squad. Redick said on Thursday, probably more likely Monday, no commitment made on anything. Speaking more on his new superstar's condition, Redick continued, "All is well, all is positive." In a move that will be talked about for years, the Mavericks sent their 25-year-old MVP caliber superstar to LA in exchange for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. Read that again. This is the same Luka Doncic who, putting up an absurd 27.5 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 7.7 assists per game in this season. And now he's teaming up with LeBron James. For the Lakers, this isn't just a trade, it's a power move. Not just about winning now, but about securing the entire future. But for the Mavericks, this could go down as one of the most controversial decisions in NBA history. A franchise cornerstone gone. A championship window possibly slammed shut. But here is the deal. Luka Doncic hasn't stepped on an NBA court since Christmas Day. That's right, over a month without one of the most exciting players in the league. Why? A calf strain that initially sidelined him with the Mavericks. But here's where things get wild. Since landing in LA, he still hasn't played a single game for the Lakers. And now, he's set to miss even more time. So, what's the holdup? The Lakers are playing it safe, making sure he's fully recovered before stepping back onto the hardwood. And honestly, it makes sense. Rushing a superstar like Luka could be disastrous. But that doesn't make the wait any easier for Lakers fans. The team is in the middle of a critical playoff push, and every game without him feels like a missed opportunity. If you like this content, tap to subscribe to the channel. This wasn't just some last-minute panic-driven move by the Dallas Mavericks. No, this had been brewing for months, maybe even years. The cracks started forming when the front office made some bold decisions that Luka Doncic didn't just dislike, he outright disapproved of. First, they fired Casey Smith, the longtime director of player health and performance, a guy who had been with the Mavs before Luka even set foot in the NBA. Luka was so concerned about his own health that he took matters into his own hands. He started paying for his own trainers, straight from Slovenia and Real Madrid, out of his own pocket. And how did the Mavericks respond? They saw it as a problem. Communication between the team and Luka's personal staff broke down. Frustration grew on both sides. One source close to Luka put it bluntly, "They got rid of everybody I like." The writing was on the wall. Luka wasn't happy. And when you have a generational superstar that is unhappy, someone in the league is always ready to make a move. And that someone was Nico Harrison. When the trade was first reported, the reaction was pure shock. But then, as the details rolled in, another question took over. Wait, that's it? The Dallas Mavericks just traded away a 25-year-old generational talent for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a single first-round pick. That's all they got. Anthony Davis, 6 years older than Luka, has played 60 fewer games since Luka entered the league and has a laundry list of injuries. And somehow, this was the best Dallas could do? So why did the Mavericks pull the trigger on this deal? Originally, the trade package was better. It included Dalton Knecht and the Lakers' 2031 first-round pick. But thanks to Nico Harrison's obsession with keeping the deal a secret, Rob Pelinka played the game better. Pelinka leaked the idea that Luka might not even re-sign in LA, making it seem like the Lakers were taking a massive risk. That tanked Luka's trade value. And the result? Dallas got fleeced. And the worst part? Luka actually plans to stay in LA long-term. This might go down as one of the worst trades in NBA history. Not only did the Mavs fail to consult Luka before moving him, but they also left so many better offers on the table. The Knicks, Celtics, Suns, hell, even the Heat could have made a move. But we'll never know. Because Dallas decided to act in secret, and it backfired in a way no one saw coming. The deeper you look, the crazier it gets. The Mavericks just made a franchise-altering decision, and here's the wild part. They did it by essentially betting against their own superstar. Dallas had concerns. Luka's conditioning, his long-term durability, and whether he could sustain his dominance for another decade. And instead of building around him, they took a completely different path, a path filled with massive risks. Because here's the thing, they're now putting their future in the hands of players with even bigger durability concerns. Anthony Davis, an elite talent no doubt, but at 31, his injury history is a walking red flag. The guy has missed chunks of almost every season. Then there's Kyrie Irving. At 33, still an offensive wizard, but unpredictable, injury-prone, and let's be honest, not exactly the most reliable presence on or off the court. And finally, Klay Thompson, 35 years old, well past his prime, and coming off multiple major injuries that have clearly taken a toll on his game. So let's get this straight.
Thompson the other way, Exum is free for the three. Welcome inside to get him back.
Dallas didn't trust Luka's long-term health, but they do trust a trio of players who have all struggled to stay on the floor. That logic doesn't just seem flawed, it seems backwards. Since Luka entered the NBA, Anthony Davis alone has missed 60 more games than him. So if this trade was about durability, then what are we even talking about here? Sounds like something out of a video game, right? But it's not. It's real. The Lakers just pulled off one of the biggest heists in NBA history. And forget about LeBron being 39. This trade isn't about him. It's about what comes next. Luka is only 25, and now the Lakers have secured their future long after LeBron decides to walk away. They've got their franchise cornerstone for the next decade. And here's where it gets even crazier. Luka playing in Los Angeles changes everything. The Lakers have always been the top destination for free agents, but now, with a once-in-a-generation superstar leading the way, the best players in the league will be lining up to join him. Meanwhile, Dallas just made a decision that could haunt them for years. They traded away the future for a short-term bet. 3 years, that's all they're banking on. The NBA just got flipped on its head, and the shockwaves from this blockbuster trade are only getting started. Luka Doncic, rocking purple and gold, isn't just a headline. It's a game-changing power shift. The Lakers are gearing up for long-term dominance, while the Mavericks are going all in on a gamble that could either make them legends or set them back for years. So what's the verdict? Did the Lakers just pull off one of the greatest trades ever, or will the Mavericks silence the doubters? Sound off in the comments. And if you're pumped to see Luka in LA, smash that like button, subscribe for non-stop NBA updates, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a second of the action. The season's heating up, and this is just the beginning. Stay locked in.